Good afternoon. It's Ken of Tortoise Capital on February 1st, 2020. Go Chiefs. Here's a speed run on the swing portfolio. Rapid fire. Here's all the daily MACD 4 seasons: winter, fall, summer and spring, weekly summer, weekly spring, and then monthly spring. So you can see the categories. And we'll just go alphabetically. So 3 positions in Alcoa short. I'm going to move my stop down to the 2-day high. Took the exit in Apple when it broke through the dragon yesterday. I had 2 positions in it, and so the second one scratched, so it locked in this little bit. ARC, I'm just studying. That's one that's heavily deep into Tesla. Aussie dollar, one of my peer teachers there at the military college is a big currency guy, so we've been applying these principles to swing trading and intraday trading in currencies. We like the Aussie US dollar. I'm not an expert on that by any means, but I kind of find it a relaxing way to trade currency pairs. So this is the Aussie dollar. Got short on the RLXD. The second one when it rejected to the downside. The RL10 break, and then the RL270 break. So we're 3 short, and moving my stop down to lock in half a day's gain. Pretty straightforward. Boeing, I'm stalking this one now. So we tried a long micro loss. Started stalking it here, never really got anything, and now I'm ready to play this breakout or the breakdown. Caterpillar, we're 2 positions short. This last one on Friday's break, you'll see a lot of those. That one broke the 200. We're short 1 in Cliff, and my stop is here. Short 2 in Cut. That's the timber. I moved my stop down to here to just above the 200. I think I should probably we'll add a position if it breaks below here. I think we got to make hay on that one. Short the Dow, as I said on a flashcard on Friday. That one was instructive too. So we're 2 short on Devon Energy. So after this gain, we framed this one and it broke down. So got short, got a second one short. Long, micro loss, RLXD short, second position short on Friday in emerging markets. EFA, basically we framed that for all the reasons that were in the Dow Jones flashcard. We didn't get short until Friday. And just for those of you that didn't see it, so basically on this one, I had framed this the day after the scratch. I had framed this one, but then the gap down, it was an irregular open, so I didn't want to swing that till I wanted to see what happens. And these were turbo trades intraday. This was a great turbo trade long, but now we got an orderly entry, then a breakdown, so that's why this one is now a swing. Short on Friday in Japan. Short Mexico. This gap down got me. I had been thinking about just scratching this one here for a micro on that Wednesday, but decided to hold it and then got smashed. So there. 2 short in Brazil. This is where I'll add a third one, and I'm going to put my stop at the RL270. Home Depot, we cashed on Friday. That's one that has suffered less than the other Dow and the U.S. large cap. So if we do get a bump, this is probably a pretty good one to start thinking about. That's probably where I should start stalking that. I think I'd get long on that one. I'm not going to short the strongest stock in a weak market, though. Russell, short 1. Real estate, we covered on Thursday. Friday, I didn't get short, missed the opportunity, but I think that's a defensive play I'm expecting something from. We're too short on coal. Got to move my stop from here down to about there. Let's lock that in, 1 day high. Should we get short another one, you ask? Good question. Yes. If it breaks through that, we'll just automatic third position. I had too long in McDonald's. It was actually a little bit stronger than Home Depot, but this is one we just took to scratch this one and then bank that one. This is another one of those that I think, like Home Depot, has the potential for some gains. I don't want to get short that one. Danny set this one up for us in using the TC 2000. That's when he had framed that one, so we get short on this one here, and I like that. The triple inverse oil, double long, stop is 1 day low. Simon Property Group, short 1, short 2, and we got to move our stop down to like right about there. Should have had a third position in, stupid. So we'll get another one short if it breaks below that. Okay. Triple leveraged S&P, short signal on Friday. The S&P Treasuries too long, and we're going to move our stop up to here. Get a third position here, but I'm sensitive to sharp reversals on that one, so I care. It'll get to this line here if it keeps going, if this trend continues. Tesla, I like I said, how many times I got to tell you I don't understand it, and I think he's P.T. Barnum. But we got 4 positions in. My stop is at the 1 day low. Who knows? I give up all hope of trying to figure this one out. But I'm going to keep trading it. 4 positions in on it. You down. Natural gas, 2 positions short. Got to put the stop down to here. The fact that it didn't fail further under different circumstances, like if the rest of the energy wasn't also very weak, I probably would have just cashed it, but we'll see how that goes. Nobody believes in natural gas. Short 1, this is where I'll add a second, that's where I'll add a second position in Oriole. We're already double long the triple inverse, so that's kind of you might just take that one as an under advisement. VIX, we cashed that one and re-entered on Friday on the big vote down in the market with the increase in volatility. It hasn't started its runaway move. I missed this thing in Wiz. So Wiz, that was when it first opened, and we've been riding that wave and making the PSAR flip, the exit, and then there was the gap down, and that's why this exited here. And that's feeling like a pretty good exit. I just don't think that their AI rules are refined enough in bull markets to lock in excess gains. Otherwise, when we mentioned our concerns last week with the PSAR flip and the extended move and having our stop here, Wiz is still eating that loss and no help in sight, because all of the things they have, except for the bonds, are like very volatile, uber concentrated in semis, and they're already down 10% from the swing high. So I just don't think that transition state from a runaway bull to the pullback is sensitive enough. That's my spider sense. I haven't back tested it, don't know. Just going by what I can see from my spider sense of defensive plays. So that's just my 2 cents. Walmart, we're short 1, but it's just mucking around. I'm going to put my stop here. It should have failed, but it didn't. So Walmart, Home Depot, and McDonald's are the members of the Dow that seem to be holding up the best. If I were going to get another one short, I think on the PSAR flip. Would I stop and reverse this thing, you ask? Good question. That was sort of that upside target here. So where would I think about getting long in this one? I think like right there. The dragon break. So I think that's what we're going to look at. Wheat and precious metals had too long and gained. Bought this on the defensive play. This is looking pretty good right now. So This was our entry here. That's the stop. That's where I'll add a second and a third and a fourth. I'm now stalking win right in here. This was where we were stalking, but it collapsed, so it was an irrational move, so I didn't trade it as a swing. And now it's kind of stabilizing here. I'll go long here or short there. Add a second short if that breaks, because then it's down to here. But if it gets long here, then the next target is to go here. So don't mind that red line. Short one in U.S. Steel. My spider sense covered this one. I don't mind that. I still like that exit. Short one in XLB. Short 3 in energy. And we got to move that stop down to here. Should have had a fourth one in. But that's enough for now. Finance, just stalking. That's right. Yeah. If we're going to set that up, I think it would be here and here. Calibrated eyes. I think that's what it looked like. And then the target would be here. Yeah, that feels about right. I mean, with this kind of concern, you're already at a Z3 excursion starting and a closed weekly. How could we not put a position on there on Friday? That was just dumb. Tech is, we got the 1, 2, 3, 4 and cash, and we're stalking, and it's been weird and collapsed. I'm not getting short the strongest sector that looks like that. I mean, if there's any hope in this market, it's going to be that people are buying the previous leaders in tech and while it's on sale. So I don't want to get short into that. There are other ones like energy, materials, and finance that are more likely candidates for that. Okay, so that's the speed run. Keep your risk measured and your powder dry.